We are fishing. Fishing is good. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. It's a time, that's for sure. Like, so welcome to the fish train? The fish train? The fish train? How do you pronounce this? The train with the fish. This is good. This is good. So today's train is being conducted by Big Salty over here. This is an official EMN event. So we are how to say this? We teamed up with DragonCon. If you didn't know, Fruity Snacks is currently presenting at DragonCon, and this is like our in-game counterpart to it. Originally, this was going to take place in Marlborough, but Marlborough got changed to congested status. So, for ease of getting everyone together, it was moved to Aquarium Sophia. One of the things that we do a lot in EMN is that we actually keep track of the world statuses of where all our venues are. So when when a world's congested, preferred, standard, or new, we keep track of that just because it makes it easier for our own bookkeeping. And then what happens after that is that we just keep tabs on it. So as a result, whenever that changes, we have like 5 people just on that. So when Marlborough changed to congested, it was like, what the hell? So things had to move. And now it's happening in my backyard, which is great. Yeah, so this is going to be a largely relaxed train focusing on aquarium fish. Um, aquarium fish is obviously fish of differing sizes that can go into an aquarium. We are. So some of these are. Well, I think these are all big fish. These are all big fish, but we will be catching fish that are also aquariumable that aren't big fish. So there's going to be like. Also going to be coincidentally other fish in the pool that you can get. Does that make sense? Because not all big fish are Ooh. That was my cup of tea. Not all big fish are aquariumable. Sometimes it's the whitefish version that's aquariumable. But regardless, all the big fish available on this train are acquirable. It'll be very loose. We're not going to be rushing from spot to spot, unlike some other trains that we've been on, where it is a little bit frantic, but it's fine. We're taking it easy. This is a relaxed fish train. We're just gonna chill. It's all good. Nothing terrible's happening. So we should be departing about near the top of the hour. And I appreciate how to say this. Ooh, there's people here. Sorry, I got distracted when it's just people coming over. I love fish trades. I think they're the best part of being a fisher. By far. They're amazing. So we're just getting our last minute things sorted. Let me just check my inventory. We'll chuck all this material out since I don't need these. Got my baits, got my food, got my nasi goreng. It's all well and good. I am here mostly in kind of like quote unquote a media capacity. So originally there wasn't really going to be plans to stream this train, but now there are because it's here. Also I woke up in time. And then I'm gonna be taking photos of the event. Also fishing, because there's no way I'm not gonna fish. Got some of my favorite fish here. We also have some foes I don't like. Looking at you, armor fish. Pain in my backside. Real fisher. Real. Real. It's real. Let's get started. Hopefully you should, like, instructions will be going out in shout chat for those of you who want to catch up. We're here for a few hours, a couple of hours. Like, so there's, and the train is obviously going to be in Materia, in Sophia. So it's not like you can't run over midway through. It's going to be a good time. Hold on, I'm just gonna put the PM. Let's see. Yes, I also forgot I was going to be on PF duty. I forgot I was going to say that. I'm such a good staff member. I love seeing people here to fish. I also like seeing the variety of glams we got for fishing. Like, some people are very aware about their characters getting cold or getting dirty? Is dirty the correct word? More like, you know, you're sitting in environments that aren't necessarily the nicest. I sometimes worry about sand getting into my blorbo's legs. So it's like, so I like wearing like the actual fisher jorts or whatever it's called. Fish! We're getting ready to fish. Let's go fishing. Yeah, Big Salty! Let's go and get this party started! Choo choo, fish friends! The fit train is heading to the Crystarium 12, 6, 16. We will be catching loose pendant. That will be at the pendants. The pendants aetherite. We try and keep things easy enough to see during when we have a PF up. So it's gonna be like sometimes like a real train, like not like a real train, like a hunt train, which we sort of modeled fish trains after. We do try and have the location available for people who make it late, largely because a lot of fish holes can be difficult to get to. So it's just the thing that we've learned as we've done more and more of these trains that, you know, even people get lost going to a hole, even if it's in a quote unquote sanctuary area. So it helps. It helps a lot. I think people find it very useful. And what I really enjoy is that sometimes we do go to just different holes on the same map, and that totally doesn't get confusing, which is why we try and put the coordinates. Usually that also does a lot of reducing confusion. If we just say the name of the fish hole, that doesn't really help a lot of people, because it's like you go to let's go to the north front. Let's say you go to the Crystarium Personal Suites. No one is going to say the Crystarium Personal Suites, because that's not what most people think it's called. It's the pendants. It's the place where the hot Eorzean, the manager of the suites, is. My man, manager of the suites. A fish next to him. Like to think he's cheering me on. But we'll be catching up to them soon enough. I normally stay behind a little bit, or someone stays behind who isn't the conductor, so see who comes round. I guess we can just hang out and chill a little bit. If you are in the fish train, hopefully Salty's over there giving you some good instructions on how to catch loose pendant. Not the hardest to fish. Not the easiest either. I think it's one of those, do you let lots of smaller, quicker bites go through, or do you surface slap something that takes a bit longer and takes a bit more of your time? Either or works. It's an 11-minute fish. Wide window in terms of isolating and getting it. But at least I didn't have that much difficulty with it. I don't think. I caught like 3 of them in one window. It's not super slippery from what I can tell. I don't recall it being super slippery, and then I'm gonna go there and it turns out it'll be super fucking slippery, in which case I stand corrected. So we do have notes for if people want to use the new skills. However, it's not required. This train is completely doable for level 90. So we're not going to give instructions regarding Spareful Hand or using the Ambitious and Modest lures. However, if you do have access to these skills, we're not going to stop you from using them. We can give that advice, but for the sake of keeping things relatively streamlined in terms of instructions, because there's a lot of instructions coming your way. Sometimes people need refreshers on how to catch a certain fish. We'll be keeping it as uncluttered and simple as possible. I do believe the notes for this train do specify whether what lure you should be using, if you should be using lure. Particularly for some of the fish on here, which requires a little bit of prep. Not a lot. Hopefully. I think we're okay to head off. I think we're okay to head off. Excellent. Don't see anyone coming in, so we will be heading to the Crystarium. Let's go and fish at the pendants. See, I didn't even call it by its correct name. It's not the Crystarium Personal Suite, it's the pendants! Mr. Manager of Suites. Save me, Mr. Manager of Suites. Can I fish from here? I should be able to fish from here. Where are my big bugs? So this whole thing? Fishing hole. Look at that. Wait, I'll take a few pictures first. Wait, I'll go a bit closer. Hold on. Look at all them fishing rods. Look at that. I love seeing fishers! I know that fishing can be a fairly isolated activity, so it's nice when you can come around and meet and interact with people. Feels good. I'll move closer. And then try and get a... We'll get a better shot from up here. Look at that! Oh, look at that. So this is loose pendant. The bait here is bait bugs. I guess you slap a crystal knife. Or what other options have we got? Is it just crystal knife? Oh, Laxan Carp. Laxan Carp is the other option. Yeah. So, slap that. Then chum. And then I'm gonna modest lure. See if we can reel in a fish. Oh, should I turn off the map? Is my echo going in? No, my echo's going in Adventure. Echo! No! Why is my echo appearing there? Go away, Echo! Not on this channel! I can't live without my fishing macros. I'm sorry. Like, it's a shared macro for all my characters. I can't, like, genuinely. Can't fish without it. Or rather, I can, but it's very difficult, and I don't recommend it. No, that's not what I wanted. I have yet to get any success catching a fish with a lure, so let's see if this is the first time. By the way, some people get freaked out when they say you have a feeling that your next cast will land a small size fish. No. The size of the fish is small, not that the fish you'll get is going to be small in size. I know this is confusing, and the game's language doesn't make it easier. However, the size of the fish is small, not that it's going to be. Not that it doesn't stop it from being a large-sized fish for a fish its size. That was just very confusing to say. I'm sorry. Basically, there's two size categories for fish in this game. There's large fish and small fish. And those fish can be large size, which is what you need to catch it to mooch from it, and you can have, and then you have big fish, which is a different category altogether. This is different to, you know, other size categories where you can get, how do I say this? Especially large specimen. So that's just, we'll make it bigger. We'll make it bigger. I think they do need to rejig the language around large size, large fish, big fish, a little bit just for clarity's sake, because this is not the clearest, I guess, especially if English isn't your first language. Like, it took me a little bit to get my head around what precisely it was asking for, particularly in terms of what the precise difference is, because this does matter for optimization purposes, and for the most part, it doesn't matter to a lot of people, or even it doesn't matter to a lot of big fishers. Genuinely. But for freaks like me, where it's like, okay, there are things that I want to know because that's how I do my optimizations and whatnot. Hello? Nope. I got excited for a second. I don't think loose pendant is the longest thing in this pool. But what is that long? What is that? What is that? Is that? Did I catch that? Should I just catch it and see if it's the missing fish that I need for this log? Let's see if it is the fish I need for to finish my log. Okay, we're gonna catch it. No, it's just a skeleton fish. So let's just, I guess, just lure. Did surface slap. Let's see where we get. I do believe that it is, if you lose the lures, all three lures, it's about 12 seconds before you can really catch anything. So that's real. Oh, we got people catching like 3 of these loose pendants. He's being uncooperative with me today. So the next place we're going is Idleshire. Because we're going to the Dravanian hinterlands. So we'll head over there. Time to up. It's the upper Thaliak River, so that's gonna be. Where's that? I'll go to the western gate. Is it? Wait. Nonawato is here. She's the minor person. Over here, everyone. Into the hinterlands, everyone! Into the hinterlands! Yeah! Let's head on through! Love it. Love it. You have to get to the far end. God. Again, the choice of having no aetheryte is like... So let's update the PF while I'm having to fly all the way there. The Devonian hinterlands. The Devonian hinterlands. 22 to 37.6. God, armor fish. Pain in my right backside this one is. But it's fine. I'm with other people. Look at that. Isn't this a great photo? Look at this. Oop, someone's chocobo disappeared. I'm gonna turn myself off. Oh! Jesus Christ, okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting to fall off, but there we go. Okay. Okay, back over here. Okay, hopefully I don't fall off this time. Wait, no. Oh, of course, this is a very specific area you can fish from. So, I guess we can do a bit of prep, I guess? We can prep this fish. We need hedgemole crickets, which are okay to catch. I don't think they're particularly. Just putting it in my bag. Putting it, just straight up, just putting it here. Putting it in my bag. Like, surely my pockets smell at the end of the day. After this. Oh, I forgot to put that in my pocket. So that's 3. 3. I have to count because there's int on this fish. No, that's not what we want. It's probably a sorcerer fish. Is that a sorcerer fish in this pop in this? My pocket's definitely. No, I don't want. No. Single, single. I love the vibes. The vibes are. If you want to catch up, we are still here. We're at our second fish, armor fish. At Sophia. So that's 4, that's 5. Can identical cast, prize catch. That, and then I'm, oh no, that's not it. I need a hedgehog cricket. I don't know why we're catching crickets with spiders, but okay. Let's go. I could lure this, but I don't feel like spending that GP. And then I can just identical catch, prize catch, wait for my GP to refill, and it's all Gucci. We have bait for those of you who are wondering. If you don't have the bait or you run out of bait, we have enough. We have amounts of bait available at the event. So don't ever feel like you need to bring your own bait. While it's good, we do have some supplies of bait for everyone. So it's not like you'll be, left up a creek with no paddle if you don't have the bait. And then if worse comes to worse, we've got versatile lures on hand. Like, I've got a lot of versatile lures that I just give to people in the event that they need emergency bait. So it's not a big deal. Don't ever feel like if you like, you don't have to feel like you need to prep too much for the train. Usually bringing yourself in the correct gear, which is normally gear appropriate to your level, and having the folklore books is always good, and that's usually what we ask for, and we don't really ask for more than that, unless it gets a little bit dicey towards like the actual actual current fish, where you actually have to have specific stats, which requires melding or food. So, oh, I haven't eaten any food. Where's my nasi goreng? Gonna eat my nasi goreng. I want nasi goreng now. Nasi goreng. I want my nasi goreng. If it hooks and I don't get to hold on to it, I'm gonna be so mad. Nope, that's not it. Thank God for swim bait. Swim bait gets around certain restrictions that you have on mooching. So you can use price catch, you can chum, you can't surface slap. That's a bit too OP. But you've got other options. It's not like there's a lack of... It's already minimized the pool a lot when you do this. So I think not having access to surface slap under these conditions is a good thing. But that's just me. Obviously, you need to keep things a little bit balanced, particularly because this Fisher doesn't function like the other gatherers, so there's a little bit of a balancing game every time new skills come out, because you don't want it to be super broken, but you don't want it to make things harder for people getting into fishing. So it's always a little bit of a balance when it comes to these things. You have to rebuild it again. Oh no, we still have time. I'll use MSB. I might have. Yeah, we'll use MSB for these last few seconds. 2 minutes. Makeshift bait, one of the great things from last X-Pac. It's a little bit of a shame that the big fish didn't really capitalize on a lot of the new skills what they got, but I think now with Dawn Trail, where even just the script fish are using a lot more of the kit, which is 100% to me. I always like when we get to use the skills in a way that's interesting, and I think the lures definitely did that. Spare hand definitely does that. You know, we got big game fishing, which really makes things lorg. Oh, it's not gonna stay on. It's not gonna stay on. It's not gonna. I told you, it's not staying on. Oh, that was it though. So I'll give it that. That was it. It just did not stay on. Then one more. Oh wait, no, I should have prize catch that. Yeah. Gonna try and keep it going. This fish is a pain in the arse, to be honest. It doesn't stay on the line, which which is a little bit irritating. But you know what? I could live with it. I could live with it. No big deal. Not a big deal. I'm just zen. I'm totally in control of my fishing destiny. I love me some armor fish slips. I swear to God, if this is another armor fish, no, it's not. I had my hopes up for a little bit. I had my hopes up. It was not to be, clearly. But at least with triple hook, it is very easy to get the required fish you need, and to get to a place where you can rebuild it very quickly. Unlike, I remember this being a pain to rebuild int back in the day. What do you mean the fish gets away? That was a hedge bowl! This one's definitely a tricky one, but don't let them slip you up or get you down. There's more fish on this tray. Thanks, Big Salty! Hype man Big Salty here, doing a good job. We expect Finemies here, as long as it fuels your arse to try again. Yeah, that's the correct way to go about it. No, it's you gotta have motivation to do this. You no longer perceive anything out of the Eorzean. God. Gonna take a few more pictures. I don't think I have enough time to rebuild int, so it's just picture time. Yeah, look at that. Look at all you gorgeous fishers out there. Fishing up all the fish in the Thaliak River. Okay, I'll get... Yeah. And that random sprite in the background. Just that random earth sprite just there. So many ship. Oh yeah, it is shipworm and not sorcerer fish. I thought it was sorcerer fish. Where did I get sorcerer fish from? I think because it also starts with an S, and it's also from Heavensward. So, if you aren't aware, the next fish is Titanic sawfish, which is one of them fish for the Beast of Brewer's Beacon. So this is at Cape Westwind. I'm gonna update that now since I actually Western Thanalan. Western Thanalan. Western Thanalan. 7759. Okay. Time to head off to Cape Westwind. We're heading over. Thank God you can fly in this zone now. I remember when you didn't have flying in the zone, and not like I refused to leave Cape Westwind in between windows because it was such a pain to get here. That I was like, you know what? I'll just stay here and wait for the next window. Thank God I don't need to do that anymore because I can leave, fly, and come back. Thank you, whichever dev decided to put flying in ARR zones because it has genuinely made life easier for fishers. And other people, but mostly fishers. Ominous Garlean music. Is the window open for the sawfish? Can't remember. Ominous. Very ominous. Look at that. Big marble. One day we'll be able to take pictures while seated in the fishing position. Please, I want to be able to take screenshots while fishing. I think it would just be a great quality of life, especially since there's so many beautiful areas. that you can fish at. Feel like it's an important QOL. A minion there. Look at all them buckets. Wahoo! This is just a big train of mooches. So I've got a Melter Goby into a Wahoo. And then once you get the Wahoo, you can, I guess, put it in your pocket. Into my pocket you go. Wahoo! This music is so, like, this is not conductive fishing music. I wish it was, but it's just like, we're gonna go fight a war. Sorry, I have to fish. War be damned. God, ARR fishing. Great days. I remember when I used to have such problems with Titanic softfish that I needed to use Patience 1 of all things, thinking that that would help. And it did help because that's how I caught Titanic sawfish. But I don't think that it actually helped. That's not what I wanted. Did I mooch? No, that was a Melter Goby. Okay, I didn't accidentally mooch from a Wahoo. So we go into a Melter Goby. Into a Wahoo. That's another shark. Into the pockets you go. I guess should I open Teamcraft? I think I'll open Teamcraft. Just be like, where's the fish? Can I can crack when the window is. Caps lock can be cozy. Titanic sawfish. Bog trucker. Them slimmins. No, Eastern. Western. Cape Western. There we go. Oh, you can fish ice this? Could fish ice this. Because this is evidence. I've got my GP back. So I could probably spare the GP to fish ice this in 7 minutes. I think. But that cancels my mooching opportunities. Maybe I shouldn't. I could fish ice this, but I'm not going to. Wahoo! Oh, please be a wahoo, not a shark. Oh dear. It's real time. Silver sharks! Jesus. I want a wahoo! I'm using the right bait, right? Yeah, that's luckworm. Where's my bloody wahoo? Where's my wahoo? Come on. Wahoo! Wahoo! Not a shark, a wahoo! Oh, that's a shark, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. I want a wahoo game! But can you even craft the shark in that thing, or is it just a shark? Oh, you can turn it into shark oil! Okay, good to know! Wahoo? Wahoo? Wahoo, please? And not another shark. Oh, is that gonna be another shark? Ah, there's a wahoo. So I can get one more wahoo and hold on to that. Wahoo! God, I love fish. That's a wahoo. Please. And not a silver shark. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that since you can hold on to mooches indefinitely. Right-o. Oh, someone's got a pirate's bane. Oh, that's great. Pirate's bane is always up on like Titanic Sawfish, which is not always up. Yes, my job. Oh. Yes, for those of you who are new to fish trains, we do like at least on ones that are run by the Eorzean Aquarium Network, we try and have instructions for as many of the fish as we can. Sometimes it's not possible with the amount of stuff you have to do for a specific fish, so we give potted instructions, but we try our best to kind of give a quick rundown either as a refresher or for those who don't know. And then people are very helpful and will explain in particular detail if you need to know something specific. But for the most part, we just give a quick refresher how to catch a fish along with the bait on the moorball over there. Yeah, we normally have someone who is who is on a big mount, uh, noticeable to just so you can see them. They'll normally be standing a little bit away from the fishing hole, just so that we don't have a lot of people like clogging up a particular area and having issues with draw distance, and just general crowding in terms of, especially on bigger trains, where sometimes when we pick a specific area to fish in, it can get a little bit crowded, particularly if, for example, we're trying to keep people in a certain area. But not a big deal. Here it's relatively small and chill, and we're going to be catching fish. That's not a Titanic bonded fish, that's a shark. Good thing I got all these fish in my pocket! For a lot of moolah. You can sell the sawfish we get here for a lot of moolah. See Ulda in the background. Over there. Cape Westwind over here. Praetorium over there. Makeshift bait. The Titanic sawfish, we're talking about how you can sell it on the market board for the lazy people who don't want to fish, even though it's a relatively easy fish to catch. Usually goes anywhere between like 10 to like 50k on most servers. Like in the rare cases, you'll have it up to 100k. That's and if my own yelling doesn't light a fire to catch this fish, let the money talk. Yeah, I mean, there's money to be made in fishing if you kind of know where to go. Or if you catch the damn thing, to be honest. It's a mooch fish. You can't really use lures. Like, you can... why would you want to use lures for the preamble for the mooch chain, but you don't need it. Where's the Wahoo? I don't have a Wahoo to link. I don't have a Wahoo to link in chat. I feel like a disgrace. No, I will not fall into the pirate's bane trap. But it's gonna happen anyway. Good thing it's only up for a minute. Fingers crossed. If that's a pirate's bane, I swear to God. Oh, good God! Fun fish fact. Sawfish are a kind of ray and are some of the largest fish to swim our oceans. They're named for their soft-shaped rostrum, which is covered in the sensory organs they use to feel the water for electric currents given off by their prey. Sadly, every currently living species of sawfish is critically endangered. Lucky for us, the Titanic sawfish is just elusive. A triple hooked into nothing. Okay, Melter Gobi. Oh, I feel pain. I feel physical pain. Wahoo! Silver shark, not a wahoo. We're gonna get more fish facts coming up soon. It's gonna be great. I love fish facts. Fun fish fact. The loose pendant is a kind of fish called a tetra. Tetras are a group of freshwater tropical fish found in Central and South America and Africa. Because they're colorful, peaceful, schooling fish, they've become very popular fish to keep in aquariums of all sizes in all sorts of places, including the Georgia and Eorzean aquariums. Fun fish fact. What Eorzeans called the armor fish is called by several names outside the game, including pinecone fish, pineapple fish, nightfish, and malefish. The names refer to the pattern of its scales and the fact that the scales are thick and tough like armor. In real life and in 14, the armor fish faintly glows thanks to its bioluminescent organs near its jaw. I love fish facts. Fish facts are great. Sorry, what? Fisher G-pose. What? All I heard was fucking chat bubbles. I don't care about the chat bubbles. bubbles. I want the let me G-pose while fishing. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna try and get some more pictures here. Look at that. Love me some Fisher pics. And we'll get better Fisher pics apparently soon. So we are getting the ability to pose in Fisher stats? Which, yes, please, I've been wanting to do that for ages. Like, my feed was just chat bubbles. I did not see the fish. Oh my god. The bait you get from the marble. Well, that's good to know. I would have liked to have known that earlier. But I just think Twitter isn't showing me the things I actually want to see at this point. Which is a shame. I love seeing all the fishing made. Bucket. My favorite one being the bucket. Love seeing this many big fishes around. It's great. How long do we have here? We have another 4 minutes in this window. I think I'm going to take this quick opportunity to get some more water because my throat is a little bit parched. And we will be departing to our next stop shortly. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, I know where we're going. Right, so I know where our next fish is. It's a bit of a pain to get there, but bit of a pain. Ooh. And that should be the window closed. Choo choo, fish friends. The train is heading to Azizla. In the Delta Quadra. Bit of a pain to get to. It's always in the Delta Quadrant. Oh, God. Ufotic Pirakuku. Piraruku? Piraruku? Ufotic Piraruku. Brute leech. And only ferocious bites. And a lot of fish don't necessarily need a lot of prep. Sometimes you can just show up and start reeling, to be honest. You can just all you need to do is just maybe cast out, slap a fish preemptively, and then wait for your GP to restart. So you've got GP, like full GP going into the window. But some people really show up 30 minutes early and like get 10 AA stacks per window, and you don't need that for a lot of fish. For some fish, it's definitely necessary. But fish like this, where you just show up and reel, is like, nah. Oh, my food dropped. I need to eat my food again. My nasi goreng. I do believe Yam Lobster is the slab. Yam Lobster is uh Yam Lobster is the preferred slab. Fun fish fact. Piraruku or arapaima are some of the largest freshwater fish. The photic piraruku is specifically bred for alligators are farmed for its meat, and gets the name euphotic for its tendency to stay in the uppermost layer of water where there's most light. Real piraruku breathe from both their gills and from gulping air from the surface, and are also farmed as food. The vibes are just great. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's fun to be relaxed. I have fish eyes. I can fish eyes. I'm gonna fish eyes. Is that it? Yeah, fish dies it. Unless there's something else in the water. Yeah, I forgot, what is the big fish in this area? Oh, it's the aphotic piracucu. Aphotic. I keep forgetting that the aphotic one isn't the one that you can catch, that you can put in the tank. But I suppose it's the same model. Does it make a discernible difference? Ether Eye. Into my pocket you go. Then we'll just keep reeling, I guess. get a couple more stacks. So the window has started for Euphotic Pita Ruku. But I'm gonna wait until the window for Aphotic Piraruku opens. We'll wait for my GP to regenerate in the meantime. One day, soon enough, I will be able to G-pose. So there's about 7 minutes until Aphotic Piraruku opens. But Euphotic Piraruku is open. So for that you need a Purseweb Spider into an Aether Eye. And then you hold your Aether Eyes until the window opens, cast out. Hopefully you get an Aphotic instead of a Euphotic. Easy sources of food. You can't even cook anything with them, can you? There is no fish that you can currently get with no recipes involving the Piraruku. I don't think you can cook any of the Pirarukus. Which is a bit of a shame considering that the lore is that they were made to be made those sources of food, which is like, wonder what's going on there. Or maybe just because, or maybe Eorzeans and Elegants don't have the same taste in food. But then again, I have no idea about the taste of food of the Elegants, to be honest. They had some weird thoughts about everything, as far as I can tell. Piraruku comes from an indigenous Tupi word meaning red fish, and it might refer to the red edges on the scales near the end of the body, or refer to the red color of their meat. Oh, I'm now curious. Piraruku meat. Oh, okay. It is kind of like a reddish meat. That makes sense. Arapaima gigas. It does look very tasty. I am in. I would like to try this actually. The big gun. You can fish eyes with swim bait, I think. It's just a lot of GP. Two minutes until the window opens. Gonna try and get an Forte Piraruku. Which I only realized I've been missaying this entire time because I was misreading it this entire time. Big Brother is awake. I do have it. I get paranoid every time. It's like, oh yeah. I get paranoid every time. It's like, oh yeah, do I have the book? I do have the book. I have to stop doubting myself. Fun fish fact. Aphotic means without light and refers to an area of water too deep for sunlight to reach. The aphotic piraku is aid to lurk down there, eating mineral-rich sediment to make its scales rock hard. Oh, it's a basement dweller. No, yeah. One minute left until the train opens. And then I got Team Craft up, so yes, all good. 40 seconds. Counting down to the top of the hour, Eorzean time. Oh yeah. The anticipation is building because it's like when you're just waiting for a window to open, it's like, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then you have to account for server tick as well, so I give it a little bit. Go. Oh. Let's go. Aphotic Piraruku. Will it stay on the line? I hope it does. I caught this fish, I just have no memory of it. Let's go, Piraruku. Aphotic Piraruku. It's got a great name. Arapaima! I'm this seems hopeful. It's a long bite. Yep, we got it. Or that should be. That should be it, and I wasn't baited by you, a photic one. Yeah, okay, there we go. That wasn't a photic. You love to see it. Come on! Real train hours. That's a euphotic Piraruku. So we're about halfway through the train now-ish. And then, fish train. We're halfway through. We're doing great job at this train. Lots of people catching their target fishes. Everyone is doing fantastic. I am enjoying this a great deal. It's absolutely lovely to see everyone coming together and fishing. I'm gonna take a couple of pictures. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Marty-chan. Merry Christmas to you too! Alright. Look at this. Look at these guys with their fish and their sticks. Lots of people dressed like a broader otter, which is always fun. Oops, got someone's rod in the way. Whenever I see girls and boys selling lanterns on the street. For those of you unaware, in the Philippines, Christmas does not start in December. It does not start in November. It starts in September. So it is now officially Christmas time in the Philippines. Like, I'm going out later today, and I fully expect to hear Christmas carols being blared out because it's the 1st of September. Like, that's just what's going to happen. Because if there's one thing that the Philippines takes really seriously, it's Christmas. And September is when Christmas starts. Why is Azizla so yellow? I thought that, like, you know, there's some places that were definitely improved by the graphics upgrade, but Azizla is still yellow. I'm sorry, I'm not really a fan of this area. I like the elegant aesthetics, I just don't like how yellow it is. However, it has degraded over the course of several centuries, so, you know, they knew what they were going for. However, I still don't like it. It's like how I don't really like the endgame zone when it has what I affectionately call the piss filter up. I much prefer it after the MSQ, where you don't have the bright yellow everywhere. All right. So, how long do we have left on this? We got about 5 minutes ish on this hole. I want to say 5 minutes ish on this hole. Maybe I can I can clear up some inventory space and desync some of these. Lots of fine sand. We'll never say no to water crystals. I'll keep the fish that I got and the aquarium fish and the shark. Oh, the shark can actually be put in the aquarium. There you go. Best. We're gonna move in about 30 seconds. All right. Let's get into a mount. La criatura. We're going to Eastern Lenosha and capturing archerfish. Okay. Let's go to Wineport. Then we're gonna have our location PF updated there. Eastern La Nosha 21 4 25 9. Okay. Let's go. Archerfish. Feel free to go anywhere in this area. This is where we'll be going, needing to go. Can you get on the boat? Is the boat modeled? The boat is not modeled. Sad. Unfortunately. Eastern Lenosha. It is up now, I think. Oh, there you go. Archerfish. When feeding, the archerfish will lift its head ever so slightly above a lake or river's surface and spit a stream of water to strike flies from below lying branches into the water with remarkable accuracy. Oh, I heard of this. This is based on a real fish. Like, this is just based off a real fish. That's why they're called archerfish, I believe. Terpsichorean. Wait, no, not the Terpsichorean. The drowned sniper. Oops, need to retop up my food before I forget. Nasi goreng. I really want nasi goreng now. Like, I had toast for breakfast, but now I just really want nasi goreng. Fun fish fact. Archerfish are freshwater fish known for their unique hunting technique. They spit jets of water at insects near the water to knock them and gulp them up. The archerfish of FF14 and the Georgia Aquarium are both recognized for this talent and for the amazing accuracy for the display hunting out of the water. Yes, I've watched more than one like video where you see archerfish do this with like super impressive accuracy. I was like, what? How? Let's see if we can get a drowned sniper here, because it is also up. We're here for a little bit, so it's not like the window is going to be short. But, love seeing people fishing. 100%. All right. Where is the drowned sniper? Drowned sniper, please. Oh, I can sit down for this. Yeah, sitting down. I love rest. Like, rest being an alternative to quit means that I didn't actually have Like I now actually have a way to cut casts without having to like cast cancel, which is great. Great QOL. I really enjoy that. It just makes my life so much easier. Means I don't accidentally reel in fish because I use cast and I accidentally reel it in, which is good because you waste time if you reel the cast and the window short. Especially in ocean fishing. Ocean fishing is the one where it's like, no, I didn't want to reel you in. What lure does this take? Ambitious. Okay, let's go. I have to double check. I don't know these off by heart. Because there's so many fish in the game. I don't memorize all of it. I have several places with the information I need. Because it's like 1,500 something fish. That's a lot of fish to know how to catch. There is no shame in needing guides, especially for fishing. Because while it's impressive if you can memorize that amount of info, you don't need to. Thankfully, there's lots of resources on the internet. I really want to catch a big fish with a lure, just to prove to myself it works. Because I've seen people say, "Oh, you can catch kuers with them," and I'm like, "I've never catch a kuer under the lure." I've caught plenty of curled snake eels, at least that guarantees that slap. And it's a great way to spend your GP. If you've got GP to spend and you don't want to spend it on anything, this is a great. The lures are a great alternative to just using the chum. But sometimes you don't need to chum fish, especially if it's a short thing. If it's a short catch, fast catch. There's a bit of a delay, but you work around it. Nope, that's not it. Where is this fish? Am I using the right? I'm not accidentally on versatile lure, which I have done before. But you can catch this on versatile lure. It's just, yeah. So we've got about 10 minutes left on this spot. 10 minutes to keep trying for the drowned sniper or archer fish. Nope. It's like when you go on treasure maps, and then you're at the door, and then you go, whoop, and then you don't go through. Sardine. All right. Nope, that's still not the fish we want. I'm guessing uh it's the pleco or the carp? Konnichiwa. Oh, ohayou gozaimasu. Agehata-san. Oh, we are. Ooh, please. Yes! The drowned sniper, come to me. Oh, stood up, thank God. There we go. Time to take a couple of pictures now. Turn myself off. I came to this train to fish and take pictures. Now I get to do the other half of what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Turn myself off and then... Yeah! Picture. Let's go! Ooh, we're having some technical issues. One sec. Technical issue. I was like, why is there some weird sounds coming from my... Like, why was I getting feedback? And it turns out that I was just being... I just looped it. I just was being a little silly about it. This place is so calming. I enjoy being here. Except for the fact that like I got stressed trying to catch a terpsichorean. Okay, so we're just chilling here, making sure that everyone's having a good time. It's been a relatively chill train. It's, you know, it's nice, good vibes. All right. Whew. Fishing for 2 hours now. Feel like I need more coffee or something, but I don't have any coffee. Where are we going to next? We are going to... Okay, I know where we're going. I won't say, though, until the conductor says so. All right, gang, we're moving. We are going to... Ooh. I like this fish. I like catching this fish. That's coming up next. Choo choo, fish friends. The fish train is heading to the North Shroud. We will be catching Blue Widow. You may remember this from the last Mog Tones where you had to catch one of these. North Shroud. 26/6 24/7. Let's go. To the Blue Widow. That's a fate. All right. So we've got here the North Shroud. We're at this lovely bridge in Murmur Rills. The window's opening in about 3 minutes. Floating minnow. Where is it? The floating minnow looks exactly like the versatile lure. What? We can all fit on this bridge easy. Window shopping. You can't just buy widows, you know? Is that a fade across the river? That is a fade across the river. Somewhere. Should have got some like chill hip hop beats, lo-fi beats to fish to. Should get that. Alright, should slap something. Probably the salmon? Salmon is probably the best slap. And then once we slap the salmon, you can just go ham during the just chum. Is the window open? $14. Let's go. No, that's not what I want. Fun fact, the blue widow is a remarkable example of a bluebill salmon which spawn here in this fishing hole. Like real-world salmon, they live most of their lives at sea and swim upstream to spawn. Unlike real-world salmon, the blue widow is said to have made this journey many times, not just once, but making her symbol of survival longevity in Gridania. Fishy folktales or a true survivor? Salmon. Love me some salmon. Salmon. Ooh. There we go. And that is the blue window. Widow! Widow, not window. Wahoo! Now, can we catch another one? Try and catch another one. Let's catch another one. Let's try and catch another one. Oh, I should slap a fish. I keep forgetting to slap a fish. Oops. There's about an hour left on this train, ish. But we're being relaxed. This is a relaxed train, not a tense one. If I am tense, okay, rainbow trout. Let's see. I'm just trying to sort out my... There are lots of options, like for Carbuncle plushie. So it's like when I'm just like looking and trying to sort stuff out, it's like, where does it go? Tools are very granular, so you can get an insane level of filtering and detail. We got a widow. Can you make anything with a salmon? Oh, you can! Actual salmon dishes and an oriental breakfast. Did not know that. But then again, I've had no reason to make either of those. So where are we going to? Okay. Na. Do I have anything with caffeine in it? Time to look for something that's got caffeine in it. I unfortunately only have tea. Tea is good though. Tea is always amazing. Oh, pictures! Yes, pictures! Yeah! Fishers out in nature. Always a great sign. Is that... The marble was so well part of the background that I'm just like... Did not even think that it was out of place here. I don't think you can even get marbles in this part of the Black Shroud. What have we got now? You can fish also in this. I think you can fish in like you can get into the river by another spot or down here. I think it's down here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get into the river. Just not from this area. Oh no, you can't. I thought you were able to. Huh. I am mistaken. You can't get into the river. I thought you were able to. But that's just me misremembering that you could walk in this water. Ah. Fish. A real good time! We're having a real good time. You could put this in an aquarium. I'm just trying to keep my inventory a little organized. Should have cleaned out my inventory more, but then again, I'm carrying a lot of stuff, so. This train is about to move. The window has closed. Another peaceful place is the Dravanian in Forelands. The 100th Rose. We are here at the 100th Rose. We've got a catfish to catch. All right, so everyone should brown bear. Brown bear eating fish. Fish train coming through. Choo choo. Okay, time to update. We will be in the Dravanian Forelands. Forelands 31.5, 12.3. lots of space. So we can... What is it? Brute Leech? Is Brute Leech? Or is it Blade the Steel Jig? I think it's Blade the Steel Jig. Nothing bites. Wait, no. I see. I know the reason why nothing bites, because nothing that can bite. You can always count on something biting on Brute Leech, I'm sure. There we go. Got about a minute before things actually open. I remember being obsessed with this music when I was playing through Heavensward. I would just come back here to vibe because I actually didn't know how to get the Eorzean until someone told me how. And just, I think that a lot of Heavensward's places definitely got better after the graphics update in terms of just the general light, the way the water is, foliage, etc. So I think the role quests did a good job of making me go to places, revisit places after the graphics update and not just be in the new zones. However, I wish I could say the same to the quality of the quests because they kind of like so far only one of them has been good. The rest have been a bit, eh. Like as someone who enjoys shonen nonsense, but that's just my personal opinion on it. That could be it could be entirely different. Slap the papira pira. I'm gonna eat some more nasi goreng. A bit more nasi goreng for the road, which I really want now. Fun fish fact. The Willem catfish requires a tier 3 aquarium if you want to put it on display, but it's described as a small catfish. It's reddish in color, which is said to help it blend with the clay riverbed of the Willem River as it waits for prey to draw near before ambushing them with a sudden strike. This isn't the is this the upside down one? I can't remember if this is the upside down one. This is not the upside down one. Come on, catfish. Let's go, catfish. There we go. The catfish. Let's see how many we can get in one triple hook. Here we go. Let's go. Six of them. Right. Okay, let's see. Let me sit down here and take a picture. Serene, scenic, all these wonderful words. I love interacting with the overworld in 14. Brown bears. Water. Relaxing sounds. Occasional sounds of fishes reeling things in. It's all good. All right. I am stretching. I am making sure I'm hydrated. Be sure to stretch and make sure you're hydrated. Untrip yourselves, because untripping yourselves is good. If you sit down in one place in too long, it is not good for your back. I learned this the hard way. It's always good to stretch out. We got 3 minutes left on this. 3 minutes left. And then we'll be moving on to the next fishing hole. Again, it's been great having everyone here on this train. It's just nice to have like a very it's just nice and relaxed, and just going at your own pace. It is, I think that's the real great thing about fishing. You can take it at whatever pace you want. It doesn't have to be high tension, stressy all the time. All right, so we are going to the next fish. This fish is the coolest. What's cooler than cold? Ice cold. Real. I think what the graphics update did for water especially has is fantastic because it's not because it's just got a quality to it that makes it more water like. Choo choo, fish friends! The train is heading to Old Charlian. We'll be catching Aethro-electric guitar fish. Right, here we go to Old Charl. Oh, oops! Someone was doing stuff. Oops! Ah! Okay, down to Scholar's Harbor. Okay, I'm walking down. Gonna take the scenic route. Walking down, well, making my way downtown, going fast. I love Old Charlian. Line her up, everyone. Line up. Aether electric guitar fish. So this opens about 2 minutes time. About 2 minutes ish. Oh wait, no. Gotta cast out before you can sit. Otherwise you don't get your little stool. And then soon we'll be able to G-pose like this. Can't wait. Can't wait for that to happen. Fun fact, guitarfish are a kind of ray and thus related to the sawfish we visited earlier. With their widened hands that taper down to thinner tails, they look a bit like guitars. What makes this Aethro-electric guitarfish stand out is that it produces a weak electrical current that vibrates its gills and produces sound. Real guitarfish don't use electricity for power chords, but they do have sensors to detect tiny electrical charges put out by their prey. I like that in 14, the fish facts are very close to the ones in real life. Like, the fish is it's just like, you can't get much weirder than what fish do in real life. Fish in real life are weirder than whatever the dev team can come up with. So we'll Cobalt Chromis and jump that. "30 seconds until we can catch this fish. 30 seconds. I will not say no to more guitar fish. It is 100% friend-shaped. We love a friend-shaped fish. Nothing wrong with a bit of friend-shaped fish. And the window should be open. It is 8. Cool. 11 minutes for this fish. Nope, not that. That is most likely a dog-faced puffer. Okay, ambitious lure. Ambitious lure. Yeah, big salty, yeah! Like the only other option no. Like, The only other option is a guitarfish proper. But that's a rare enough bite that it doesn't matter so much, I think. That's the guitarfish. Large size fish coming soon. Where is this guitarfish? All right. Please let me catch the big fish on Ambitious Lure. I just want to see if it's possible. I've yet to catch a big fish with it. I know it's possible, but I haven't had it happen to me yet. Please. I just want to know it's possible. So that I can copium on Kuer more. Because that's where I am right now. Ooh. Look at that. Please, not a guitar fish. An aether electrical guitar fish. Yes! Yes! It does work! It does work! I love it! It does work! And there we go. Aethero electric guitar fish. You love to see it. You love to see the guitar fish. Yeah, boy. Loving all these glams. Otter Squad. That's my preferred slap. The Cobalt Chromis. I think it's just more common than the puffer. There's several schools of thought on what you slap. It's either you slap the thing that's the most common, so you free up other fish, or you slap like the fish that's in the same time bracket as the big fish, and so you can get quicker bites and let go of that fish quicker, which is called the fail faster method. Not that you are failing, just that you are letting the fish bite and then letting it go faster. Which is another philosophy to approaching it. Then of course there's just hitting the other fish in the pool. If there's only one there. that's a great picture. Look at the ritual. I do not have this emote. I should do this. I should actually finish the Kojin quest line. I am a bad fisher. Yes, I am a little bit behind on my older Allied Society quests, but hey, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, you know, I'll get to that. There's lots of content to do in the game. There's no shortage of content. I unfortunately cannot join the ritual prayer line. We're coming up to the end of the train, I think, and it's just been fabulous. I've just been enjoying myself. It's just been great sitting down and fishing with everyone here. You know, really enjoying it, really taking our time. No rushing, just fishing. No rushing, just fishing. Gotta love just fishing. The next fish we're going to is we're actually going back to the Dravanian forelands, and we're gonna go and catch the large fish version of the tankable fish that we got. So that's kind of like that's how we're capping off the end of this train, I feel, and it's just been grand. Like, I've been enjoying myself. I've got no problems with how this train went. Yeah, we got someone who caught the guitar fish. Yeah! All the fish are friend shape. All fish are friends. The staff have been absolutely fantastic this event. Shout out to all the staff on the train. Ooh. Da-da. Na 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 na. 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 Now this time, that's everything. Now sing with me once more. Shine of your light, far greater than memory. Oh, we've got 1 minute left on the window. One minute left on the window, and then we'll be going back for the Willem Catfish Big Edition. Alright. Window should be closed soon. Or in about 30 seconds, I can count. Yay! Congrats on the guitar fish! Alright, we're going back! Scale Ripper! Back to where we were. Heading back. Now we're gonna catch the big fish. Scale Ripper. The bears? All right. So let's edit the party finder for our last bit of fish. Okay. Oh, I never changed it to Old Charlotte. Oh, I'm so oh, I'm a bit silly, aren't I? Should have changed it to Old Charlian, but oh well. We're back here. Brute leeches. It's fine. It's fine. We ended up back here in the end. Okay. Let's catch some catfish. Let's catfish some catfish. So we need to catch a shadow whisker. Then we slap the shadow whisker. Then once we slap the shadow whisker, we just go for the scale ripper. Nope, that's not it. Is that going to be a shadow whisker? Is that going to be a shadow whisker? That is a shadow whisker, so we're gonna see about getting a scale ripper now. I reeled it in. I wasn't supposed to reel it in. I forgot to reel it in. My bad. Oops. Wasn't supposed to do that. Oopsies. Wasn't supposed to do that. Oh well. We'll just recatch another shadow whisker and slap it again. No, that's not what we want. No, they're just grass carps now. I need a shadow whisker. Where is the shadow whisker? The shadow whisker is the best slap. Shadow whisker. Good, here we are. Nope, I'm not reeling it in. I'm not falling in for that trap. But we can ambitious lure. We can ambitious lure. It is an ambitious lure fish, right? It is an ambitious lure fish. However, that's not the ambitious lure fish we want. By God. I am on the right bait. I am on the right bait. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. I think that's a smelt. I think that's a smelt. Gonna ambitious lure, see if we can get another hit. You have a feeling your next class will land a large-sized fish. Where? I don't want the grass carp. I want the scale ripper. Scale ripper? Scale ripper? That's not a scale ripper. Oh, come on. Here, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. Get over here. That is not it. Where is this scale ripper? Like, this is copium. Copium. This is a little bit of copium. A little bit. I've caught this fish already. But I want to catch it again. And your final fun fish fact. Scale Ripper is a huge example of a shadow whisker, which is another kind of catfish living in the Willem River. Fishers tell stories of shadow whiskers as huge, fearsome hunters, more than capable of swallowing a lalafell. So, what would an even shadow bigger whisker hunt? The Scale Ripper is said to be powerful enough to consider dragons a worthy meal. Truth or fishy fiction? Ooh. Scale Ripper. Someone caught it! Yay! I have no Scale Ripper. I would like a Scale Ripper. Please give me a Scale Ripper. Maybe I should have surface slapped something else. Maybe. I don't know. Should I have surface slapped something else? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Wahoo! Ooh. Ooh. One more. Well, as we're kind of like wrapping up the train, thank you to everyone who joined us today on the fish train. It was great having you around. It was great having you for these past 3 hours here on Sophia, where we've been fishing our little hearts out. Um, it's a great chance whenever we get people coming around to fish here. It's nice in a way that we have people coming around and chilling out with us here at OCE, especially when it intersects at a time that a lot of us OCE folk can attend. So I'm always an advocate for that. I love fishing. Fishing's great. Fishing is good. Most enjoyable part of playing the game, at least to me. Yeah, fish. Ew. Let's get a reel in chat. Reel. Great to have everyone here. Absolutely great. Real. This has been fantastic. Train has been an absolute pleasure to have. And I think that we will be calling it for now. Um, if you are enjoying the train, we do host these semi frequently at the Eorzean Aquarium across all regions. So check your local region or Oceania if you're so inclined. Um, Thank you to everyone who came to the train today. Thank you to Big Salty for conducting the train today. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, and I'll see you all sometime soon.